Hi there, it's teacher Iris here. Today we're going to continue those classes focus on improving your speaking. And today we are going to learn a very special and strategic skill, which is paraphrasing. Let's say that sometimes you forget words. That's something completely common for any speaker. And the thing is, good speakers continue communicating either way because these speakers know how to say the same thing in different words, using different structures. So basically, that's what paraphrasing is. If you are able to paraphrase, you are able to describe ideas instead of stopping speaking and freezing, like as if you are unable to communicate just because you have forgotten one single idea. So let's say that as the Duolingo test is our scenario here, let's say that you are taking part in the Duolingo test and listen to the question in the interactive listening part, and you listen to the following questions that you are supposed to answer. Describe an object you use every day. You want to say that you use your smartphone every day, but let's say that for any reason you have forgotten the word smartphone. So this is a great opportunity to paraphrase instead of freezing. The ideal scenario would be like you forgot the word smartphone. You didn't freeze. You described its function. You described its appearance. You gave examples of how people use it, and you maintained your fluency. This is exactly the kind of communication skill that the Duolingo English test is designed to evaluate. And well, I'm not going to take the Duolingo test for any reason. No problem at all. This is a very important skill that you are going to use during a meeting, for example, during a regular conversation, in communication in general. This skill makes it crystal clear that a student has the ability to get his ideas across one way or the other. So let's say you forgot, remember that scenario, you forgot the word smartphone, right? How would you answer it? So I've got a model answer for you. The students could simply say, well, one thing I use every day is, I don't remember the exact word in English, but it's something that people use to communicate and access the internet. It's small, usually black or white, and you carry it everywhere. People use it to send messages, watch videos, and talk to friends or family. I use it a lot during the day because of work and also to organize my routine. For example, I use it to check my schedule, answer messages, and sometimes even study English. Right? So you have, like, as you could notice, the students haven't said the word smartphone for a second because the students simply did not remember it, but it didn't stop this person from speaking and communicating properly. Right? Let's say then like you are going to listen to another question as if you were taking a test. So just the question would be, describe a place you like going to. You have forgotten the word gym, but you need to get your ideas across. How would you answer it? Let's say we've got something like, give me just, we are back. I just needed to a little moment, a short moment, so I could adapt the slides here and make it more visual. But let's say you have forgotten this word, you have forgotten how to say gym in English, but you want to talk about the gym. A model answer to this question in case you have forgotten the word gym. So one place I really like going is, I don't know how to say it exactly in English, but it's a place where people go to exercise and improve their health. Usually, there are many machines there, and people lift weights or do activities like running or cycling indoors. I like going there because it helps me relax and feel more energetic. Also, I think it's a good way to reduce stress after work. You see, good fluence is not perfect vocabulary. Good communication is continuing anyway. You are able to convey your message even if you have forgotten one or two words. Basically, guys, then let's say that two, as you could have noticed in the previous exercise, in the previous examples I have shown you here, we've got like, I don't remember the exact word in English. This is a way you can communicate that you don't know, like you won't be using the term, but you're going to talk about something, you know? Also, I don't know exactly how to say, I don't know how to say it exactly in English. So another way to say that, well, I do not remember the word, but I'm going to talk about the topic anyway, right? So these are some paraphrasing chunks of language. Chunks of language are fixed expressions you can use in certain situations. In this case, paraphrasing. Yes. So when you don't remember a word, you might say, I don't remember the exact word, but I'm not sure how to say it in English, but I forgot the word, but it is. I can't remember the name right now, but, and I don't know the specific term, but, and you keep on going. Yes. So let's get down to business, shall we? Time to controlled practice. I need you to take your smartphone and send me a WhatsApp message, like recording your answers, recording your description of the following terms. You know, you're going to describe simple words without saying them. The first one will be teacher. So you record yourself describing the word teacher, you know, by using some of these chunks of language, and you're going to send me this audio. Next one will be airport. You're going to send me the audio as well. And the last one will be smartphone. Record your answer and send me the audio of this description. Right now, just the description, right? If you need, of course, you can do some research on words that could help you answer this. You can write some sentences down in order to get ready for it. But I need you to take your time to do this exercise right now, okay? So pause the video and like come back to it when you finish sending me the audios by WhatsApp. All right, let's go. Students, you're back, which I believe that means that you have finished the exercise, the previous exercise. So let's go to the DET test itself, right? Let's say that you have the Duolingo speaking test here, some general, some mock tests. And I need you to describe a job you think is interesting. Yes? Let's say you remember the word. You're going to talk about this job. And even if you remember the word, I need you to use some chunks of language that are also used to paraphrasing. You know, it is this person usually someone whose job is they are responsible for X, Y, and Z. They help people by X, Y, and Z. So let's say you want to describe an IT professional. So you are going to say, one job that I think is interesting is an IT professional. Or if you don't remember the word, you can use the previous chunks of language. Do you remember? I don't remember the exact word in case you don't remember, yes? I'm not sure how to say this in English, but I forgot the word, but it is. I can't remember the name right now. I don't know the specific term in case you don't remember the word. If it's a simple word, if you remember the word, you're going to mention the name of this profession And then you're going to use some chunks of language to give further information about that. You're going to pause and record your audio by WhatsApp and send it to me, okay? So you remember that you need to record a 35-second answer to this question, right? Are you ready? Let's go, students. Pause the video and do the task. So we are back. I do believe that you have had the time to record the audio referring to the previous task, right? Right now, what I need you to do is like you're going to describe a place you like. To describe a place you like, you are going to use a certain chunks of language that are also related to paraphrasing. So it's a place where people, it's a kind of place where you usually go there to X, Y, and Z. People normally go there when they want to X, Y, and Z. And it's somewhere you can, etc., etc., etc. If you don't remember the exact term, you can come back and use those chunks of languages that we have already discussed, right? But let's say it's a simple word. You want to talk about park and you remember the word. So you are going to talk about, wow, a place that I usually like is a park nearby. And then you're going to describe this same place by using these chunks of language. Yes. Once again, you're going to take your smartphone, you're going to record a 35-second answer so that you can send it to me by WhatsApp. Okay? Take your time. Please pause the video and do the task. So there you are. I believe you're ready for the third question of the session. The question is, talk about something you use every day. You're going to describe this object by saying, it's something that, it's a device that people use to, it's used for, you can use it to, it's similar to, it's a type of X, Y, and Z, right? Oh, I do remember the name of the object. So you mentioned the object and describe this object this way. Or in case you don't remember the name of the object, but you want to talk about it either way, you are going to be using those chunks of language that we have seen before. I don't remember the exact word, but I forgot the word, but it's X, Y, and Z, right? To do so, you are going to record an audio for 35 seconds. Record this audio, send it to me by WhatsApp. Yes? Take your time and let's go. Let's pause the video to do it. There you are, my dear students. I believe that I have had the time to do the tasks. I'm really looking forward to listening to your answers. And let's say that in today's task, we can say that the general overview, yes, was that communication is more important than perfect vocabulary. So we can say that the closing must be this one. You are supposed to send me your answers. Yes, if you haven't done that yet, please do. It's going to help me to give you specialized feedback and help you improve your communication. So the core skills of the lesson, I wanted to get, like to finish this lesson, to stop this video by knowing that when you do not know a word, you're not meant to freeze. You're supposed to organize your ideas. You're supposed to expand ideas by explaining it in many different ways. And you are completely able to survive as an English speaker, even though you might have your vocabulary gaps. This progression is very important pedagogically and makes you much more confident as speaker than like if you do not know this hack that you can like be a very good communicator even though you might not have you might not know all the words in the world. Great. So guys, I have one last task for you. This is a challenge, yes? I want you to pick one of these words, one of these objects, and you are going to describe this word for me. So another audio, yes, like please record a 35-second audio replying the following object you have chosen. So let's say that this is the object you are going to describe. You can say something like, well, I don't know the exact word, but this object is very rigid, it's heavy, and it is a strong object used to hit things. That's it. Of course, I have given you a much shorter sample, but you can use your creativity and you can describe the object for me, right? Using all the chunks of language we have already seen. Okay, that's a challenge. So please do it for me. And I'm looking forward to listening to your audio. But please pause the video and do it for me right now. Right? Let's go. Hi students, you're back. So I do infer that you have had the time to record your last audio referring to that challenge that I have assigned you. Today, in today's class, our main goal was to focus on social linguistics, chunks of language, referring to paraphrase, so that you can paraphrase, yes? So some of them were, I don't remember the exact word, but I'm not sure how to say this in English, but I forgot the words, but I can't remember the name right now, and then I don't know the specific term, but X, Y, and Z. In case you intend to describe an object, you can use like it is used to X, Y, Z. It is a thing that is used to X, Y, and Z. In case you want to describe a professional and you don't know like how to say this word, like it is a professional that X, Y, and Z. Let's say you want to describe a place. It is a place that, or this is a place where X, Y, and Z, right? I hope that by the end of this class, you are already feeling much more confident in your uh, English skills, your communication skills. And I do believe that, as I said, good speakers are not those who have like, of course, that knowing vocabulary is very important, but also taking risks and managing to communicate well, even when you do not know a word, is a great skill too. Good luck in your studies. Thanks a million for your company and see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.